Guys, it is my intention to share with you how I grow every single plant in my container garden from seeds. Guys, it is my intention, because I know even with the best intention sometimes it really don't work out, but I really hope I get a chance to do that. And today it's all about the cabbages that I have. So I plan to show you each one of them, how I grow them and take care of them in order to get maximum yield and really nice harvest from these vegetables that I grow in the garden. So please don't hold me accountable if I miss one or two, but I really plan on doing so. All right. Guys, it was raining. These cabbages right here I planted with you 3 to 4 weeks. I believe it was 4 weeks ago, or almost 4 weeks ago. And I'll just provide a refresher or a reminder in the form of a clip to just refresh your memory as to what these look like just 4 weeks ago. And this is going to be my first time feeding them or treating them since then. Take a look, guys. Ooh, there are a lot of little wiggly worms in here. Awesome. Means your soil is alive. A lot of life in there, guys. And this is why a lot of farmers practice no-till, because they don't want to disturb that life in the soil, so they don't dig and turn the soil over. Just allow that ecosystem to do its thing. So we need a green here. I'm running out of greens. I'm running out of greens. Come on, I need you. I'm just removing the two bottom leaves and plant like that. Now at this stage, they start to fold or make their heads. And usually if I see them looking weak or not growing too fast, like maybe this one, I'd feed them earlier. But if they're growing nicely, I just allow them to grow until they start folding like this. And what I do, I prune my cabbages, guys. So the lower leaves, I prune them off, and now I have chickens and rabbits that I can feed these to. And if they're fed and I don't have anything to do with them, then I'll just compost them or use them as mulch for the plants. So when I remove those bottom leaves, guys, these are green leafy vegetables, and so they need mainly nitrogen. They need other components or nutrients to grow, but they need nitrogen rich fertilizer to get those leaves big and growing green and nice. And so my favorite fertilizer to use is my rabbit manure, and luckily I don't have to source this anywhere else, because I know of my own, and they are manure machines. So yes, guys, it is not magic, it is manure. Yes, and I'm going to take you and show you all the others that we planted on that same day. So I just put it in there, and this one, it has been curing, but you can use your manure straight away. Rabbit manure, that is, because it is a cold manure. Just like so. I know quite a few of you have been having issues sourcing rabbit manure. Guys, before I had access to rabbit manure, I used chicken manure and horse manure. So it's not that you must use rabbit manure for your cabbages to look this good. It's just what I have available to me. So if it is that you have cured chicken manure, it can be used. I used it before, and I'm going to admit my cabbages weren't this beautiful, but it can be used also. I'm just removing the lower leaves, and then add my good old rabbit manure generously. I've been getting rain and I'm just so happy. This one was planted about a week before these. In the video, if you look carefully, you would have seen that this one was there when I was planting out these. And I'll just insert a before and after of these cabbages, what they look like before now and what they're looking like now. That's amazing, guys. Just four weeks. That's just amazing. These cabbages should be ready in 3 months' time. The green one. Now the red ones, I'm going to have to pay closer attention this time around, because I don't remember how long the red one took, but they took a mighty long time compared to the green. Guys, take a look at these ones. These grow super fast. My word. And I took out some of these leaves and gave to the rabbits already, so I'll just put the manure on. My word. I don't even know if these needed anything. You see the difference with the green ones compared to the red? The red is slowing down a bit. Well, or the green is speeding up. One out of the two. Oh my word. Guys, can you see the scallion speaking out? Look how fat these are. I don't know if you remember how skinny those were. And look at these now. Beautiful. Now these might only need to be fertilized one more time, and that's it. That is if they're folding, but they're growing really slow. That's where they're folding fast enough. This will take them right up until they're ready to be harvested. What I'm basically doing is called top dressing, and as I said, you can top dress with any of the manures of your choice. If it is that if you're unable to get rabbit manure. Don't want to forget these cabbages right here. Alright, so I know the video I showed you earlier, it didn't show you me planting them from seed but from sucker. So what I'll do, I'll just try and explain as best as I can how I start them. So I sow the seeds in regular topsoil mixed with horse manure. And why I use horse manure is because it's filled with cane trash. So it is very light and it aerates the soil, and so the seedlings are able to come through easily, because as you know, cabbage seeds are some really tiny seeds. And then after they sprout, I wait until at least 2 to 4 true leaves are on the little seedlings, and then I transplant them like I showed you earlier in the video. So if you have further questions, you can ask me in the comments. I hope I explained that so you can understand how to do it. I'm going to fertilize these ones. I have a red one back there as well. Alright, awesome. You know what, let me give my peanuts some as well. This is a Romanesco. I'm growing this for the first time, but it is a brassica, so I'm treating it the same way. It looks good. The only thing that should prevent this from perform is the heat, and that, you know, I don't have any control over that, right guys? I'm giving it the same treatment like I do the cabbage. And then I have one red cabbage back here. This bell pepper some. Okay. There's one tiny plant right here. I'm walking with my rabbit food because they're the ones providing me with this, eh? So I have to ensure that they're fed and fed well. Even this little tiny cabbage will sprout up and give me a huge cabbage. This was planted the same day. I just planted cabbage all over, and I have more that I need to fertilize, but I guess you would have gotten the idea by this. Guys, there are ants biting me. Guys, we have to move from this location. These ants are something else. have to pick up all of my rabbit food, guys. See what I mean when I said I have a lot more that I need to fertilize? And then remember, we planted some down at the lower section of the garden. But this is where I'm going to leave you for today. That's basically how I grew cabbage. And guys, if you've planted cabbages before and failed, I failed many times planting cabbages, but I never gave up until this has been working and working well. And as I said in the earlier video, I realized when planting cabbages, if I mix them well in my garden, if I mix them with the red, I don't get that much attack from the pest because they don't like to lay their eggs. The same thing with the red callaloo. They don't like laying their eggs on the red ones. They like the green. So this seems to be confusing them. And so I don't get a lot of pest pressure anymore on the cabbages. Fingers crossed. I hope it stays that way. But they do still attack them, and I just keep picking off the worms. I don't get that much anymore. So I'm grateful for that. Guys, I hope you took something from this video and you're encouraged to plant something, if not cabbage, something else. And as I said when I just started, my aim, my goal is to try and show you how I plant stuff from seed or from seedling, so you can understand the process from planting to harvesting. All right, guys, again, thank you for joining me. Appreciate you so much. Thank you for the support, guys. Appreciate you. I'm going to run now. All right, take care. Please continue to like and leave your comments and share the videos, guys. Appreciate it. If you're watching and you've not yet subscribed, please go ahead and press that subscribe button. I would really appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Take care. I'm gonna give these to the bunnies. Bye for now, guys.